Okay, I'm using the KrisKrafter Garter bar to do some decreases. I wanted to share this with you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to pull all the work out and put them on my garter bar. Now these might be a little bit tight because I'm using a keep plate 2.5, and I'm using kind of thick worsted weight yarn. Okay, I have a yardstick I got at a hardware store and a 1/2 inch block of wood. Now I'm just going to pull the stitches towards me, keeping the bar at about a 45-degree angle. Now if they're kind of tough, which in this case they are because it's thicker yarn, you can use your transfer tool and just push between the stitches and kind of pull it up. Okay, now make sure you got all of them. Now I'm going to do a 2x2, knit 2 together all the way across. And the first stitch I'm just going to put right onto the machine. Next one, I'm going to push the next 2 stitches off the garter bar. You can either go from underneath or on the top. Now when I go to lift it, I'm going to lift it in the center of the bar because I still got my weights on it. So I just add that, just slide it over, push 2 more off, holding it in the center of the work. Now when I say the center of work, I don't mean the center of the garter bar. I've got stitches here to here, so I'm picking up in the center of the stitches that are still on my bar. Pick it up and slide it over, and I'm just doing a light support over here on this side, pushing 2 off, pick it up, slide it over, pushing 2 off, and I'm going to work that all the way down. And as I slide down, I'm going to slide my other hand down so it stays in between, in the center of the work that is still on the garter bar. And I'm just using my finger to push them off, kind of like rolling them off. Now if your latch is open and if it annoys you, just go in and open them back up. I'll hold it into the center of the work that's on the garter bar and push 2 off. And push 2 off. This, you could use this on, like if you're doing decrease on a hat. In this case I'm making a pair of mittens from my DVD that I've made. These particular ones aren't on the DVD, but the pattern is. It's just a simple lady's mitten. If you have an interest in it, it's $25, shipping and handling included. And I show you several ways, several stitches you could use on the mitten. And just do this all the way to the end. See how I keep moving this hand down that's holding the bar? Now you don't want to force it down because you'll pop these. You're asking me how I know. It's happened to me before. Not a pretty sight. Okay. Now I take off my needle stompers, push the unwanted needles back, and now I've reduced knit 2 together. And that is how I use my garter bar as a decrease tool. Thank you much. And thank you for coming knitting in with me.